What is up, Jonas Archangel here, bringing you guys another lackluster commentary over some Dragon Ball Xenoverse gameplay. Still getting used to the camera angles and the controls of the game, as it's way different than Budokai HD on 360, which was the last DBZ game I bought. Before that, DBZ games I played were Budokai 1 through 3, Sagas, Tekaienchi 1, 2, and 3. Also played the Game Boy version, so it's been a large amount of time with the gaming side of DBZ. Just not the most recent ones like Raging Blast and Raging Blast 2 or Ultimate Tekaienchi. But I'm glad to be back with the franchise in terms of the video games. I'm enjoying this game, and I might do a review of it. I'm not sure, but this video isn't about DBZ. It's just a backdrop. Sorry for not uploading anything Monday and Wednesday. Will say in advance that there won't be any gaming news videos or fight predictions tomorrow because my router is having some issues going to shit, which is letting me to not be able to stream and not be able to do it in PvP. So there's a lack of gameplay for me to upload, and you know, my internet's being really slow, so I can't upload a lot of videos in one week. I'm currently using my cell phone as a hotspot just to get online on Xbox and talk to people and play single player games and do some bondage and raids and Destiny. That's all I can do. I don't know when I'll get a new router, but I'll at least try to have a new gaming news video next week. I'll try. Not sure about next Monday, next Wednesday. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. But I'm trying my best. I'll try to have a video next week. Probably have a DBZ review. If I do a review of Xenoverse, I'll try to have that next Wednesday. I'll try to have a video Monday. Try to do a game news next Friday. But for this week, and if I don't do anything next week, in advance, let you all know that's why, because my router's going to shit. Anyways, that's just an update. Not to mention, I haven't been motivated to stream or upload prior to our fucked up anyway. So not only is it just that router fucking up, I haven't been having any more kind of motivation to upload to YouTube or to stream on Twitch because, you know, I lack that motivation. I'm just being honest with you all. But that's a few things I want to talk about today. First being the Order 1886, which the video is mostly about, as it's been in the news for the last couple of weeks, ranging from people being upset about the game length, people asking should games shorter than 20 hours be full price? Is the order worth it? My 2 cents are $1.50 on the order. It shouldn't be $60. That isn't to say the game isn't good or it can't be good. I'm just saying single player games, even if it has tagged on multiplayer or not, it should be $40 if it's shorter than 20 hours. That's just my opinion on it. I see the Order at 1886 the same way I saw Rise. Games with very good stories, games that are graphically beautiful and astonishing, but both are very, very short. Rise is looking for collectibles is about 8-9 hours long, can be beaten by ignoring those about 6-7 hours. The Order 1886, fastest we know so far, has been beaten in 5 hours. That's what started all the uproar in the first place. But I've heard doing everything in the game, you can finish it in about 9 hours. So I haven't played the Order myself. It looks interesting. It looks beautiful as fuck. From what I've heard, yeah, it's boring, but the story is well written, and it's a very, very great story. For me, I've beaten Rise 3, maybe 4 times. I've heard people call it boring. I myself enjoy it and think the story is wonderful. I think it's great. It's beautiful, and the sound is amazing, and I hope there's a sequel coming for Rise. Again, as I've not played the Order, all I can say is that it's a beautiful game. No, all I can say is that the story is well written, as I did watch all the cutscenes. Ready at Dawn did a very, very good job with this game's writing. It's a beautiful game graphically. It's a great looking game. I can't talk about the gameplay because I didn't play the game, so just watching the cutscenes, this is just what I think of the game. But this also goes back to pricing. I didn't buy Rise at $60. I bought it when it was on sale for $40. Even though I really enjoyed the game, in my opinion, that's what a game at that length is worth. Rise has a multiplayer, but it's a thrown-in horror mode. Most people probably just ignore it completely. So to me, it's a $40 game. Just like the Order 1886 should be a $40 game. This competition also came up with Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. People called it a $4 demo because it could be beaten in under an hour. I played it. I enjoyed it. My first playthrough took about 3 or 4 hours with me fucking up, and because it was my first Metal Gear game. I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know about getting S ranks and shit like that. I was just clueless, so it took me a while to do it. No, I did. And then when I played it a second time, collecting all the tapes, rescuing all the POWs, getting S rank, doing the side missions, collecting everything, and rescuing those POWs, and again S rank and the side missions, I finished the game in about 5-6 hours. So I'd say it's worth $40. All 3 of these games are $4 games to me. That's just my. I notice people cherry pick what games to complain about. I'm pretty sure y'all have to. It doesn't take a rocket science to notice what cherry picking goes on in this community. Nobody gives a shit that Portal is short. One of the highest rated games of the last decade is pretty short. Yet nobody says it, no one says anything about it. No one says two shits about how short it is. Vanquish is another game that was really short. Nobody cares to mention it. I know those people who aren't reviewers that actually played the game have said they enjoyed the Order. They said they enjoyed Rise. Just like everybody that isn't a reviewer that played Metal Gear and Rise, they said they enjoyed it. As I said, for me, it isn't about the length of the games. It's the price of the games that are at certain lengths. And for anybody who thought an Xbox One gamer is going to get on YouTube and bash the Order, my opinions are that my own, and are not fueled by any kind of bias towards any console or game. I don't care what system the game is on. If it looks interesting, I'm going to pay some attention. Even if I don't play it, I'm going to watch its cutscenes. I'm going to see what the game's about. Changing the subject to another game getting bashed, Evolve. Now, I gave my 2 cents on Evolve before, so you already know what I think of the game, and you already know I wasn't even going to freaking touch it. But what's plain to me is the good reviews that's gotten by those major sites. I feel like those reviews aren't realistic. Evolve is another game that isn't worth the full price. Not to mention the game launched for $85 worth of DLC. Did you hear me? Do you hear that right there? $85 worth of fucking DLC at launch. Not post-launch, $85 worth of DLC at launch. This game is even worth 60 bucks. It's a half-assed, tedious, repetitive, boring game. Titanfall is more fun than Evolve, and that's saying something because Titanfall was pretty bad. Hell, the Titanfall campaign is better than Evolve's campaign. If Titanfall story mode is better than yours, you should just stop. So as you can gather, I think Evolve is shit, and all the hate that has gotten is deserves, and sites like IGN can eat a dick with their paid-for reviews. If you want to see a real review by someone who wasn't paid to give a good review like IGN is oftenly done, because some you might not know it, but GameSpot and IGN, they get paid to give good reviews. They don't give their full actual opinion. They give every game they play at least an average to good review because they get paid to do that. You know, so a realistic review of the game. Click the annotation. You know, it's Angry Joe's review of Evolve. Also, watch his review of Dying Light. His reviews are worth watching. In my opinion, he's the best reviewer on YouTube. That's my buck 50 on everything involving Evolve, the Order 1886. If you disagree, oh well, my opinion is out of my own. As your opinion is out of your own. As always, thank you for watching. Peace.